Hello, I'm Elijah.
And I'm Mike.
We are active real estate investors specializing in the Arizona market for the last 7 years, where we're closing deals weekly and succeeding while others simply aren't. Now, our goal is to show you how we're able to stay active, create weekly checks for ourselves, as you could do as well.
Over the next couple weeks, we're going to create a number of tutorial videos to help you make an immediate impact on your local market and your pockets. These tips are techniques that we currently use today, and you can implement them in your market immediately.
Hello, today we're going to talk a little bit about motivated sellers calling in from your bandit signs. I'm going to show you exactly what information you need to collect from the sellers, as well as demonstrate exactly how not to come off as a novice, how not to come off as a realtor, most importantly, how not to sound like you're a robot reading from a checklist. In actuality, we do have a checklist that we go through. Here's an example of the information we typically get. Now, sometimes it's hard to get all that information that you want in one call, and we'll discuss techniques on how to get everything and how to overcome certain objections in a different video. For now, we're going to make sure you get all the vitals and how simple this can truly be. Remember, your first impression is so critical because these are motivated sellers who are calling and they need to sell the house. They're just not sure who should they work with. Should they work with you? Should they call another sign? Should they call the realtor? So it's your job to make sure that they know who you are, what you're able to do, and feel confident that you can provide a very realistic, easy solution in a timely fashion. And once you're able to do that and instill that confidence to them that you're not only professional, but you're somebody they could open up to in general, but more importantly, that you're going to be there from the start to the finish. Firstly, when they call, you want to make sure you get their name, and then you want to make sure you get the best contact number to reach them on. Things happen. The phone might disconnect. They might be upset or emotional and decide to hang up the phone right there on the spot. They might be calling from a number you can't reach them back on. So it's very important that you get the best contact number for them up front, and you always could use this for marketing later on. Now that you have the name and number, you want to make sure you get the accurate full address of the property. Once you have the address of the property, you want to make sure you're dealing with the actual homeowner, not the auntie, not the cousin, not the sister. Now that you're talking with the homeowner, you want to find out if there's what type of repairs need to be done to the property. Once you find out what type of repairs that may need to be done to the property, then you want to get an idea of how much do they think the house is worth. Because once you have an idea of what they think the house is worth, we're going to see if they're going to be ballpark realistic or are they still in 2005 market. Now that you got the value for the home, you want to know if there's any liens, mortgages, taxes on the property that they know of. Sometimes they're aware of it, sometimes they aren't. The ones who aren't aware of it, they're probably not going to know a lot of the other information. But the ones who do, they're probably going to be the best people to talk to. Now you want to get some of the basics. You want to know how many bedrooms and bathrooms is it? How many square feet are there? What year built is this? How's the AC unit look? How does the heater look? How's the foundation look? And those are the big ticketed items that they might not really mention the first time you ask them for the repairs. Now that you got an idea what the repairs look, you have an idea of what the home values, what they're thinking of, ask them why are they selling the home. The greater the urgency, the better the price I'm going to get. Once I determine the urgency, I want to know, hey, what price you're asking for. And I want to know not only what price you're asking for, I want to know when you want that by. Are you leaving a week? Depending on the urgency and the time frame, I'm going to determine what my offer is going to be. And then whatever offer I decide I'm going to come out with, I'm going to ask them if I could close 2, 3, 4 days or less and not do a whole 30 to 40 day close of escrow through a conventional loan, dealing with appraisals, dealing with extra commissions. If I could pay cash and close quickly, what's a bottom line price you know you could walk away with, where it could be a win-win situation, and be quiet. Don't say a word. Whoever talks first loses. Now I'm going to have you guys listening to one of my phone calls. Now the phone number and the name has been blocked out for privacy reasons.